In 2025, 10 new nuclear reactors started construction worldwide. 9 of them were in China. 1 was in Russia. None were in the United States. None in Europe. Over the past decade, 94% of all new reactor starts used Chinese or Russian designs. Right now, 78 gigawatts of nuclear capacity are under construction across 15 countries. China accounts for half of that, over 35 gigawatts and 33 reactors. The second largest builder is India. Together, China and India account for nearly 80% of new global nuclear capacity. China has approved at least 10 new reactors every single year for 4 consecutive years. In 2025 alone, it committed $27 billion to 10 more reactors in a single state council meeting. China's strategy is built around one reactor design, the Hualong 1, a third-generation pressurized water reactor with 100% Chinese intellectual property rights. As of January 2026, 41 Hualong 1 units are operating or under construction worldwide, making it the most widely deployed single reactor design on Earth. Each Hualong 1 generates 10 billion kilowatt-hours annually, enough to power 1 million people. In 2024, China delivered 114 sets of nuclear equipment, doubling the previous year's output. Every single component is now manufactured domestically. China does not just build reactors. It has industrialized the entire nuclear supply chain from inside its own borders. China builds nuclear power at $2 per watt. The United States pays $15 per watt. France pays over $4 per watt. That cost gap is not a detail. It is a strategic weapon. The cost advantage comes from 3 sources: standardized reactor design, a fully self-contained domestic supply chain, and state-backed financing at just 1.4% interest, versus 8 to 10% in the West. China is not simply building reactors faster. It is building an entire self-sustaining nuclear industrial ecosystem that no Western competitor can currently replicate. India announced its nuclear energy mission in February 2025. The target: 100 gigawatts of nuclear capacity by 2047, up from just 8.88 gigawatts today, an 11-fold increase in 22 years. India is not debating nuclear energy. It is building a national industrial strategy around it. On April 6, 2026, India achieved first criticality at its prototype fast breeder reactor at Kalpakkam, making it only the second country after Russia to operate a commercial fast breeder reactor. A milestone 70 years in the making. India's 3-stage nuclear program is unique in the world. Stage 1 uses natural uranium. Stage 2 fast breeders generate more fuel than they consume. Stage 3 burns thorium, the fuel India has in vast abundance. India holds 25% of all global thorium reserves. India's 2025 budget allocated $2.3 billion to develop 5 indigenous small modular reactors by 2033. The Shanti Act opened nuclear construction to private companies for the first time. Reliance, Tata, and Adani immediately expressed interest. The private nuclear era in India has begun. India must add 4.1 gigawatts of nuclear capacity every year until 2047. That is 10 times faster than it has ever built before. The gap between India's ambition and its execution speed is the defining question of its energy future. While Asia builds, the West debates. In 2025, Belgium shut 3 reactors permanently. Germany completed its phase-out in 2023. Spain plans to close all 7 reactors by 2035. 0 new construction starts anywhere across Europe or North America. America's Vogtle plant cost $35 billion for 2.2 gigawatts and took 15 years. China builds the same capacity for $7 billion in 5 years. That cost gap means Western nuclear cannot compete in any export market. China's next reactor design, the Hualong 2, will cut build time from 5 years to 4 and reduce costs to $2,000 per kilowatt. The gap between East and West is not closing, it is widening. China plans 30 nuclear reactors in Belt and Road nations by 2030. The Hualong 1 is already operating in Pakistan. Kazakhstan and Argentina have signed agreements. Over 20 countries now have active nuclear cooperation frameworks with Beijing. A nuclear plant operates for 60 years. Whoever builds your reactor supplies your fuel, maintenance, and expertise for 6 decades. China's reactor exports are not an energy business. They are a 60-year geopolitical relationship. China's state banks finance reactor exports at 1.4% interest. Western builders borrow at 8 to 10%. In every developing nation choosing a reactor builder, China simply undercuts every competitor on price. The combined effect of China's industrial machine and India's 100-gigawatt mission is a permanent transfer of nuclear manufacturing capacity and geopolitical leverage from west to east. This is not a forecast. It is already underway. By 2030, China's nuclear capacity will reach 100 gigawatts, overtaking France. By 2035, with 200 gigawatts planned, it will challenge the United States for first place. India will be climbing rapidly behind it. The nuclear renaissance is real, but it is not happening where Western media is watching. It is happening in Fujian and Tamil Nadu and Guangdong and Rajasthan, right now. Before China dominates the global export market for decades. Tell us below. Subscribe, because in 2027, China's next reactor approval batch will either accelerate this further or show the first cracks. We will be there.